depends if Newbee can their lanes correctly.
Miracle, he will really be running this hard drag. Whatever creep you got back underneath the tower and just farming potential safety.
Very interesting to see Liquid take this approach. Maybe they're thinking, if we aggro Child, we're not winning our lane anyway, so we could aggro onto the tide. Oh, he might be in trouble here.
A lot of trouble. He can't move himself back. Kuro's got the body block off, and all that early harassment damage from GH did this work.
So the logic here, we can't win our safe lane with the Alchemist, but Snaking should be able to slowly overtake him. Look at those boars tickling, 5 damage per hit.
Yeah,
when he gets level 5, it's 0.
I'm actually just wondering too then, like if this rotation that Kuro made to the bottom lane, yeah, they're really going after Miracle. Have they got enough damage? He's still got the S spray, he can pop up the cold feet's able to trigger Miracle. He's back underneath the tier 1 tower, couldn't even get the acid spray off. If he did, Yuwa may have died a little sooner, but it's still GH and Kuro doing the work. Paradise will make a break up through the trees. And Kuro's trying to stay on him. Has to walk off the cold feet. Time to actually walk towards the north, which means the arrow from MSS able to connect. Ven's on the way. They leap in forward, try and body blocking Kuro. GH moving in forward too. Kuro is so low. He's got stick charges available, but GH, the Stormbolt, it flies forward. At least he got enough range to get out of the cold feet. The GH solo, another leap forward. MSS staying on the aggressive.
Surprised MSS saved these. When you look at this, so Alchemist, this is the build you're going to see on Alch almost every game. 2 bracers. They're trying to put on some aggression here, but he's just too tanky now with these 2 bracers. The magic resist and the health should keep him alive against Jawar unless there's a great arrow coming in.
It's flying in, a little bit off target. The cold feet won't trigger either. Miracle's into the trees, but Jawar's going to stay with him, and Miracle blocked in, has to cut his way free. MSS leaps forward, they're looking for him, can't juke it out the tree line. Support was coming in from GH, but it came way too late. Sorry, if we've got some downtime, we can watch that in slow motion on our replay in just a bit. But Weeha's adding a bit of pressure towards the mid lane. Kuro looking to try and help out to get the kill onto CCNC. Now, there is no Flame Guard available, so CCNC feeling a little pressured. Gets back up the hill, Slider Fist, tried to dodge that attack, buying a little bit more time with a phase boost, movement away, but no, it's going to be way too much with Weeha having that double damage rune. And Mind Control's arrived, Vladimir's is up, and they're going to add the pressure to the tier 1 tower.
Limited Alchemist space. Apart from the laning stage where they did a good job aggroing him, Miracle's been having a pretty good time.
They see CCNC wrapping around the back. Underneath the Irradiant Observer, GH has nowhere to go. Another time up on top, but then again a triple TP. Now the other 2 going to complete. Kuro does. Mind Control will arrive as well.
That is very, very low value.
Because the 3 TPs happen, they realize that Miracle has no other support up on top lane, so Yuwa waits as long as he possibly can for the Stormbolt to fly out. Now you're searing chains, and if you need to, the Ravage will pop, and it feels like Snaking needs to. Very liberal with the use. But they get the kill on Miracle and bring him down.
Absolutely ravage that. If he's not watching the angle you come from, or if you are, you know, coming out of smoke or out of fog, it's a lot harder.
I'm loving this. I saw Weeha actually line up the BTs before. He's using the Beastmaster Hawk to get to the front lines, trying to wrap around the side. Aurora's out over on CCNC. Snaking will create enough space with the Ravage, and now Beastmaster, he will fall. Weeha's caught on the wrong side of the tracks, had a lot of help. It's on the way, but the Ice Blast will connect first. Pilot Eye will end up dropping to the attacks from down the low ground. Miracle once more with a Moonlight Shadow. They run away. Newbee was trying to contest these bounty runes once again.
I think that's pretty even, I suppose. It's 1 for 1, but Ravage was used, so you kill a core, but you don't
back
Ravage.
in. He's not done just yet. The concoction's ready for Miracle, and they've actually got the control. Arrow flies forward. Everyone will dodge that one. No, they won't. Kuro catches in the back lines, so he's trapped where he is. Miracle will fall, and you shouldn't have said anything, Cinderin. Even not anymore. This is going to be Weeha trying to battle for the last, but MSS had to leap and TP out. It will not be successful. That is not the way Liquid wanted to have that fight continue.
Okay, that's a bit faster than I thought it would be. They have Medallion.
Even with Ice Blast down, because it was used in the mid, like they can't even scout it out.
They give the Aegis to Miracle. There's no better Aegis carry this game. And
protect the money.
Usually in Alchemist games, you will give it to Alch, because around the time you kill Roche is when Alchemist wants to go high ground. That just doesn't seem like a possibility in this game right now. I don't think Liquid get a chance to...
Look at him come to fight though. Ice Blast is flying forward from Pylai Die. It's just hitting the back line, so GH is already going to go down to CCNC. But it was watching Miracle's presence. Where does the stuns come? I get to miss every single kill on this camera.
Kuro kind of just got overwhelmed.
Yeah.
This tower is gone.
It's just like left behind for everyone else. CCNC gets the Searing Chains off over on Viper. Snaking's moving in with a gush. Viper really slowed down. There's Yawar with a stun and the damage output. No Bracer will protect you from that. And Weeha, he's already... I mean, yeah, he's back. Miracle gets the BKB. You at least have something that allows you to force an issue. Like push up high ground and take something quick.
And they have the super low commitment split push of M. And the waves are just constantly being pushed in, so they don't get to use their Aegis. That's...
Weeha, there's your Stormbolt forward. Yawar's got all the damage, and the long-range arrow from MSS connects perfectly. Weeha will fall.
Splash?
Yeah, it won't hit anybody. But it was kind of thinking it should be done. Miracle caught in no man's land underneath his own Observer Ward. Thanks to the Thundercloud's Wrath. At least he kills off the Observer Ward, moves over towards the Ember Spirit with the BKB. He doesn't have much to work with. Yawar's already moved back over. He's got so much damage output. 5 heroes ready to chase around the back, but then the buyback in from Weeha, and they think twice about it.
And this has really slowed down his item progression. I would have loved to see at least the plate mail on the way to get this armor that he so needs. Like, you saw him getting blown up by this Sven. There was a bit of an arrow in from Mirana, but the rest was just the Sven with his Bloodthorn just wailing at him.
Oh, here they go again. Instantly into the break. Weeha, here comes your Ice Blast forward. Yeah, he's dead.
That's bad.
Over a minute and a half on the sidelines. Yawar did burn the BKB for this.
Liquid will... Maybe it's a 1-for-3 trade-off once again.
Yeah.
Alchemist seems like he kind of wants to go, but he has no Chemical Rage ready. So he's actually weak right now for this fight. He might try it anyway.
Well, Slide's already been used. Thunder God's Wrath. Mind Control's in a very, very bad position. Yawar jumps in. He'll get the roar off, but Mind Control runs away, but not fast enough. CCNC at the last physical bit of damage to attack through that BKB of Mind Control, and they're going underneath the tower. They really want to keep this push going with the Ravage clipping over on 3 and with a Bloodthorn being used. Viper's down again. Weeha is a non-factor this game, and CCNC, he's everything. To the front lines, a double kill for Yawar. GH will die in the tree lines. It leaves the last man standing Miracle still trying to farm up his Blink Dagger on the bottom lane.
You know, these groups, there's so much to play for in the groups. Step number 1, don't get last in the group. Then you're already at the main event, and getting to the main event is worth...
this again. The Bloodthorn's already out. Alchemist, you got Pistol Blades. At least he's able to miss out in the arrow. Concoction beginning again. He's starting to stun over on MSS. Mind Control, he'll arrive. What can he do? There's no Roar available. He can just give him the medallion, try and get Miracle back into relative safety. With the regeneration, is still not going to be enough. And the Ice Blast, well, it won't hit Mind Control. That's the one upside from Team Liquid, as Newbee will retreat back out of the base.
Your chances of getting to that top 4 in your group and getting to the upper bracket gets massively increased. Liquid clearly one of the stronger teams to come out from the European region this year. It looks like Newbee need to mess up. I mean, it's technically possible, but if there is one dust or a gem in the middle of the fight from the Dire team, from Newbee, you're just...
Not Weeha again. Not Weeha again. Moonlight Shadow. CCNC just walks up. The Ice Blast is coming in. Weeha is totally dead. But then again, the initiation is the back lines. They find the Tidehunter, and have they got enough control? He's still got Ravage available. They just want to use it because the BKB is up. The Raw snaking, he would burn the cheese. He's got his life back again, and they're ready to Ravage with the stuns and the arrows to connect. Goodbye, Ogre. Goodbye, Alchemist. In just a second, if they can see him out, and they will be able to. Mind Control's trying to retreat back out, but you know the primary target is Miracle. He blinks. He's actually going to TP himself away, so they burn the Aegis to the Immortal, and now Viper, he's in a little deep, but they're still going up further north. They're looking for snaking. This battle is just splitting up every 2 different ways. The BKBs have been burnt. Weeha is finally going to go down. He'll bring MSS down with him, thanks to Viper Strike tick damage, but it's Alchemist. He doesn't have his Chemical Rage available. They have to force up and back underneath the Tier 1 tower, even with the bind back from GH. Now he may end up going down underneath his own Tier 1 tower too. So many heroes dead for so long, and Yawar, he wants more. He wants Miracle. The Chemical Rage is finally back off cooldown. So Miracle and Mind Control can retreat back to safety. Yawar, he's looking for the fight, and so is Miracle. Here's your first stun. The follow-up, Abyssal Blades available, and they actually do bring it down Yawar. Over 1,000 gold for the kill, and Miracle shows he's got some teeth.
That was a good fight from Newbee until that move from Yawar.
Team Liquid have been actually running around in circles for the last 20 seconds, looking for a good time to smoke. And looks like Newbee is already ready for it. Keep your eye on Roshan. He may respawn in just over 2 minutes, so they've still got more time. CCNC, all right, the bait is there. Abyssal Blade to start this time around with a follow-up concoction. CCNC, they're gonna bring him down. Buyback is available. And maybe they have enough slow, but here comes Yawar, the double stun with the Ice Blast. Everyone's in way too deep. They're all pushing him back, but CCNC's buyback is there. Weeha stands not a single chance to survive. And they're jumping around, but Newbee, they don't find a target. Alchemist has already run himself away.
Obviously some good teammates, right? You can give an Axe to Ogre Magi to get that Refined Fire Blast, really strong. The Beastmaster Axe can be useful in the right situations. The Viper one can also be really good.
Oh, how fast they do this. The Ember Spirit's already in. CCNC's gonna jump in. Questline of Fist Steering Chains. Snaking, still looking for his right target to go for his own jump in, but Koro, the Ravage is out. Ice Blast on the way into Roshan, who's going to claim it? Miracle gets the Aegis, the Immortal. Yawar, he's moved in. There's still cheese on the deck for the moment. Mind Control will grab it. It's Yawar. The Roar comes out. CCNC, the side of Fist, he actually dodges the pushback from the Roar, but they burn the Aegis, the Immortal. Remember, it's on an Alchemist who doesn't have Chemical Rage available. Kuro, not much more to give. He goes back inside the pit. He can throw out an Ignite, but you've already lost 2 heroes. Going to make it 3. A CCNC making the most of this Aghanim Scepter. Jumps forward, looks for the kill over on Beastmaster. The backlines can do its own thing as well as Mind Control does go down with Koro. Viper underneath the Shrine. He'll trigger it up. A triple buyback out from Liquid. My God, do they need something to make this work? The Miracle! He stuns himself! He tried to actually just concoct TP out. Doesn't work. The Nimbus is barely off target.
Oh man, he wanted to concoct TP in, but it's a long TP because we have ported before Liquid are able to get their buybacks back online. How long is it? 3.5? Okay, that's pretty unlikely.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty unlikely.
It's such a long time, but they're at least ripping through the creep waves. Arrow flies forwards a little too short. Now Miracle jumps in looking for their own target, trying to bring down Sven. They're able to do so, dead for 100 seconds, and they want an extra chase. The Roar over on Ancient Apparition, looking for the supports. The arrow is tanked up by the BKBs. Now the double buybacks will arrive. Team Liquid just want to get back into their home, back into their base, but they just can't do it. The Ravage from Snaking clipped them all. 2 minutes down for such a long time on Miracle. Let all the stuns go you want, but without the buybacks, without the lives, this is what Newbee wanted. A small opportunity to just try and take the rest of this base. A triple kill for CCNC. He wants the Ultra. He's looking towards Weeha and he'll claim him. The arrow flies forward. MSS will steal it, but that is GG. Newbee, they will be patient and take game 1 here in this 2-game series against Team Liquid.
That's a nice game to start us off. I like it.
Yeah.
It's good. A couple of things to talk about, obviously, in this game.
I was wondering if they do the OD up against the Pango.
Should be a good lane. And we saw game 1. Newbee are definitely playing good Dota, so
yeah.
This could be another really great game.
I'll hope for it. At the moment, Team Liquid trying to contest for the bounty runes. Spirit's already out as GH will take all the bonus damage, but the poison's starting to stack up, soaking up the Rocket Barrage. GH trying to beat into MSS, looking for this kill. The bounty runes have now been put out, but GH, even with 5 stacks of poison, he doesn't care. He gets the first blood, turns around for a little bit more. They burn off so much mana of Yawar. He's forced out of the lane, and Pilot Eye's been spamming nothing but Shadow Poison, so he's also bone dry.
Yep. He's doing good. Like, I don't think you can ask for much more in this lane for Legion Commander. It's not a winning battle. Oh, Astral from CCNC will secure the rune for snaking. Oh, nice call. Mind Control just barely getting him on the edge there.
It's down on bottom lane though. That's where the real pressure is. SD Disruption's already out. Miracle wants to finish off Pilot Eye. The real one goes left while Weeha working with GH to bring down MSS. They're trying to get rid of the medic before they can get rid of Yawar. And even with the hit back with a swashbuckle, Yawar, the dive underneath the tower continues. The stomp. Snaking arrives. He gets the duel off. It's over on the Anti-Mage. No way to jump out. No way to use those 17 one-charges that Miracle had ready to go. So Snaking wants a little bit more of his own. Over towards Kuro. TP out, able to be successful.
Half a second on disruption there.
Well, Pango's in trouble. Against his TP, you are. Okay, there's not enough damage. Weeha will complete his TP.
I think Aya would have survived if it wasn't for the Arcane Rune Weeha had for this move. A low cooldown on Swashbuckle.
He wants to go for the duel. Mind Control knows it too. CCNC's rotated over. TP is on cooldown for Mind Control, but he uses phase boots and movement speed to outrun, but the duel Snaking just gets in range. The axe will tick on down, but it's still not enough damage. but there's no other supporters down on bottom lane where the battle is actually going on. So Mind Control gets one quick roar off, but that won't be enough. Pylite Eye falling on the bottom lane. You are Frostbite, Nut, Miracle sticking on the back of this fight. That's the quickest way to get some, well, I say some money, but GH takes the double kill on bottom lane. I suppose that happens when you've got so much plus damage.
It's a good hero to get this kill on. But yeah, Liquid looking much better in this game than game number 1 currently. Relocate top, there's the play we've talked about. They can banish into Relo. And this time, this time he's dead. Another kill for Io. That's the bottle. I don't know if he wanted that kill. Io's going 2 in Tether. And then either, if it's a really... I feel like you still generally will see Spirits maxed. Oh, duel.
Yep. I go to the wrong side of the map. It's Weeha.
Okay, for now.
Swashbuckle away, starts with a Rolling Thunder and Disruption's out. And once you get to come back into a quick jump away, the homing missile connects and Weeha will die. Thought that sounded a lot closer than where I was going to click to.
Would you believe it? Now, Snaking is almost level 13 and Mind Control is level 10. Almost level 11 though. So it's a 2-level lead now for the Legion Commander. This rune goes to CCNC. Kuro is coming in to threaten, but...
Oh, he actually needs to instantly Frostbite now. Mind Control. Yeah, doesn't want anything to do with Snaking. Jumps in. Kuro gonna start to let it go. But man, the hammer drops. The relocate came in, and CCNC has himself a double kill.
That was super good communication from Newbee. Any of the saves, they're gonna get saved by each other. And if the fights go long, I don't think Liquid are favored. I think they need to burst. Long fights, when Pango ulti runs out, when the Axe call's expended, you're gonna die to the gyro.
Smoke's breaking, Mind Control, Blink gets the call off, over on Pylite dies, Snaking trying to break him free, give him some extra life with the overwhelming odds, it's gonna work. And now, with the dual ET splitter, it hits back pretty damn hard, but they're gonna survive through it. Axe, he's so low on life, and he will go down. Io trapped inside the river with the Mana Void. They just bring in just enough damage to finish the job, but this is still a 2-for-1 trade-off. And Liquid, they smoked up. They were the initiators in this.
It is. Dude, CCNC is big. He is really fun. He is still ahead of the Battle Fury Anti-Mage, minute 21.
Kuro, Smoke's gonna break, blink him. There's your first duel out, Legion Commander. Look at Pango. He is really killing himself, but they sleep him off. Pango needs to jump away into the Rolling Thunder. He'll get the jump out. You do drop the hammer from CCNC. The damage is enough to kill off CM, but now with Pango, we are back into the fight again. They have enough damage control on Snaking to get Miracle the kill on him, and a triple kill from CCNC.
Oh!
Quick blinks away, and Miracle's back up the road.
Barely doesn't hit Weeha, so he gets the Rolling Thunder off. And now things are starting to look dicey for CCNC. Takes a lot of damage, the AM comes in, very quick Astral, and now, look at this stomp from GH. How mistimed that was. As we're back into live, they kill Miracle.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
In towards the mid lane, he was just a little bit too far out, farming aggressively. And you've got Weeha trapped in the tree lines. He'll shield crash himself up the hill. They're trying to keep the spirits up there. Snaking jumps up, but that's why Weeha rolling boulders down and then rolling thunders away to safety.
Oh, he needs to not die to side gunner. Oh, that was actually a bit dangerous what he just did. Rolling past the gyro with Ags. Even if you're dry, you can still blink blade mail duel. So sure, you don't have your press the attack, but the AM is going to do the full damage to himself. And if you have one ally nearby, that should be enough to get the kill off.
Great observe order, sees so much, sees Yuan coming up through the rune point. As Weeha trying to put this Aghanim Scepter to work, just bouncing around everywhere. But as GH caught in the back lines, can't get the stomp off in time. The homing missile actually changing his targets overboard. Weeha caught inside the call down, so he'll go down to the dual combination, and letting it go allows Mind Control to TP away to safety. Makuro trapped up inside the tree lines, and Team Liquid, they've already lost 3, they've killed a support, and now they're going to lose their final support as well.
That's a dual kill.
And it's a dual kill. Plus 74 now on Snaking. And Team Liquid, and you thought they're having the AM game, but
again, really good defensive spell usage from Newbee, right? CCNC with a perfect self-astral. They had the heroes in the right positions to dodge out. I think the Rolling Thunder maybe hit nothing or one hero once. And once that runs out, you know, we've talked about it, these extended fights, what have Liquid really got? Like, if they don't burst somebody in the Axe Call and in the Rolling Thunder, and they're just getting outplayed in the moves, really. Newbee are playing super, super good Dota. If they can keep up this kind of level of play, they could definitely be a possible upper bracket team from this group.
They are hunting. Here comes Mind Control in for the call. MSS is there for the tether. Have they got the damage to kill off the gyrocopter with Mind Control's Blade Mail? They do. They burn through the Aegis Immortal, but Duel is out. And Anti-Mage, he turned it around with the Spell Shield. It still doesn't matter. AM is still dead. Mind Control can't run himself away from this. Or can he? With the shield crushed down? No, he can't. Yua's got himself a double kill. CCNC wants his own. They're waiting for Weeha to get out of that Rolling Thunder so they can go on him again with a defensive imprisonment. Weeha still can't finish the job on sneaking. Finally, he has a double kill down, but so is the call down. Weeha will get out of range of the second missile, but not the homing one. Pango will fall. Buybacks available. GH couldn't help him out anymore. That's the closest fight that we've seen Team Liquid have, and that wasn't close at all.
At this point, 30 minutes in the game, in a good AM game, you have the Scotty plus another item. He's very far behind par now on the AM. And it's one of those games now where unless you somehow either dodge for 10 minutes and get AM to his timing, or, oh, that's...
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Axe is gone, call down goes. They looked for the 30-minute rune, and I'm surprised they looked for it.
That was just flat out naive. They're getting desperate, Toby. That's not Liquid. If he sends in one illusion, maybe he gets a free duel out of that, or maybe the OD Hex reveal. Snaking. Oh, almost got him.
Weeha, he needs some
he
distance.
will connect it.
GH gonna put down the Spirit, wants to get the sleep off. Relocate's coming in. Great movement of the Spirit. Going further down south, she stuns up the relocating into Io and Gyro. But Mind Control, he just doesn't have the live. CCNC's gonna protect himself with the BKB as Mind Control attempts to juke, blinks himself away. Is there a stun? There's a banish from Pylai Die. That'll do the work, and Mind Control will fall.
I actually thought CCNC was gonna hex the Pango out of the duel, but probably better to hex the Pango and get that kill, because, I mean, sure, Axe can jump in, so what? You have all these saves. Like, he's not going to kill anyone, but, yeah. He got that guy instead. It's also another good kill. Axe is once again slowed down. Bounties are coming up.
Oh, the blink in from CCNC.
He didn't know.
He's still got plus 32 intelligence and hits with the Soundies a clip.
Ow.
Miracle. No way he can survive that. Kurupi gets his own TP out to safety. He'll be okay.
Yeah, how do you pop Wisp? He's got 2 saves. Like, there's an SD with a save, there's an OD with a blink save. I can tell you from
Axe! Hoi! Oh, Mind Control. This may be his 9th death. He turns on the blade now, but Yua's on the chase. The home missile's coming as well. The call down, well off target. Mind Control not protected anymore. The Glimmer Cape is worn off, and Yua just goes for the double kills. Moves out, goes after Koro, while Anti-Mage gets trapped a little bit further down. Weeha banished. He actually got the Thunder off, but no, he doesn't. Down he goes with a double kill. Mind Control bought back just in case his 9 deaths when already an economical problem. And this will be Roshan, or it'll be Midrax, or it'll be both.
Liquid's fights are not taken terribly. It's just really difficult. Like, engaging onto this if Newbee are on their toes and have good positioning.
It's clean Dota. Everyone's playing their role. All lanes seem to be doing something too, and you're just not feeling that from Team Liquid. Like, it's the Miracle show, great, but like, unless Miracle goes big, you're not going to feel his presence. And Mind Control, like, it feels so sad for this guy. He's always been looking for the greatest way to run the off lane, but that's now his 10th death in this game after what was the best start he could have asked for.
But in the end, like, his game is just extremely difficult, and he has to go for his team. Who else is going to engage? Yeah. Like, at some point, you gotta jump, right? If you're not letting the enemy team totally control the game.
Kuro's going to engage. He jumps in, goes for the frostbite. Instantly takes so much damage, he's almost going to die from this. And maybe with MSS, no, just Yule dodges. Weeha's jump forward. The EG splitter hits on nothing, but Miracle does get the back lines, killing a Pylai.
He hits himself.
Salting out the buyback, but there is the Hex out, and they got the control. CCNC so damn low. He's actually got not enough life. Or does he? Still alive. Weeha. Okay, that's how they get his enough life. Liquid just die. And then there's no more damage to be done. Kuro will let it go. But this is 2-0 in favor of Newbee. They start off their TI9 campaign with a hell of a lot of strength. Solid Dota all around from Newbee. And Liquid, man, it feels begging of what game they were looking to turn up to play here.
They're the kind of team, though, that will have a series like this, and they will analyze it, and they'll break it down, and they'll realize what went wrong and what they need to do. I personally feel like the drafting from Newbee was better. I think their individual plays were also better.